Welcome to the audio recording of Interpreters and Music, Behind the Scenes Stories, Part 4, Interpreters and Voices, World Version. Read by interpreters Liling, Shivani, Deborah, Karen, Ruth, Nina, and Adriana. Ever since we began the video project on Interpreters and Music, we felt a lot of energy from the interpreters who have been kind
to join us on our initiative to explore the relation between AI and interpreters,
including such questions as,
what will the future look like for these two?
Will interpreters become a conduit for AI?
This ultimately led us to compare AI and interpreters.
We are on a journey to highlight professional interpreters' strength over AI,
and human voices are one of the areas we'd like to compare.
We have invited quite a few interpreters to participate in the Interpreters and Voices project.
After only hearing the premise and description of the project, many interpreters have described the project as interesting,
great fun,
wonderful,
something new and exciting,
fascinating,
and riveting. Many of you may agree with us that AI recordings are usually boring, if not unsettling.
The natural inflections of speech are missing, and their robotic monotonous tone drive us crazy.
Even so, the threat of AI recording looms large as a dark cloud on the horizon.
We don't enjoy AI recordings at all and really wouldn't want to see the world develop in a way where AI is primarily used over human voices.
It's something that we truly hope won't occur. It would take away the joy and emotion that can only be experienced through the vehicle of human voices.
By the way, if you know of any interesting AI recording samples, please do feel free to share them with us for our learning purposes.
AI is a wonderful tool of convenience and efficiency in modern times.
However, there are certain things that AI simply cannot replicate.
Even though AI may replicate the breathing, stops, and quivering of human voices, these elements always sound timed and programmed.
If spoken or read by a human, the words would be conveyed in different styles with emotions and be paced at different speeds,
depending on how the interpreter is feeling and reacting to an audience in that moment.
For this project on human voices, the only instruction we gave the interpreters is to give the recording their best shot
and leave the rest for us, the audience, to listen to and enjoy.
We enjoy listening to these so much and have even listened to them more than a handful of times.
The more we listen to them, the more we feel the pleasure and ambience as if we were being brought to another world. We are totally immersed.
The recordings read by quite a few interpreters not only sound different to the ear because of accent, gender, tone and pitch in their voices,
but also the background each interpreter has come from.
The interpreters are longtime devotees to language and communication,
but are also people with interests in poetry, storytelling, and cultural performances.
The interpreters apply their own unique interpretations to reflect how they perceive the text.
One interpreter might make a certain sentence or phrase sound more important,
whereas another interpreter might read it in a lighter sense.
We all analyze and deliver messages differently, despite general similarities.
Just like when different people read the same poem, each person's rendition of the poem will sound different when their words reach the audience.
Aside from human emotions, what makes each speaker's voice distinct is something else AI cannot replicate.
Just like the spontaneousness of jazz, as mentioned in a previous blog post on human individuality.
In the recordings, we hear richness of styles, all of which communicate the individuality of the reader and storyteller.
These styles can range from being personal, professional, emotional, poetic, artistic, expressive, explanatory,
upbeat, engaging, but not overemphasizing, measured, modulative, and sporadic in regards to pacing.
We're also delighted to hear little off-script moments like singing instead of purely reading.
Yep, a little surprise element is the spice that keeps the audience interested and entertained.
And it's that exact element that keeps blowing us away.
Interpreters use their voices to produce work every day. Therefore, it's wonderful to aggregate their voices in a collage.
We have rotated different voices, even deliberately paired up different voices.
Male and female,
low and high,
fast and slow,
to show contrast between people. After all, what better way to show individuality between humans
than to show the different takes on the same recording.
AI is limited in the sense that it lacks the kind of creativity and artistic expression that comes to humans so naturally.
what they're best at doing is replicating, while what humans are best at is creating and putting our own spin on things.
Having different interpreters read the same block and then combining them all into one recording is a great way to showcase how individualistic we sound as humans, even when we're doing the same activity.
The participating interpreters took time out of their busy schedules to work pro bono.
The common goal is to demonstrate that professional interpreters do so much better in recording than AI does.
Hearing the interpreters' recordings really helps drive home the difference between human individuality and the monotonous nature of AI.
We really think this project is special because it helps to show something that we think everyone, not just people in our industry, need to see.
Please feel welcome to share this with everyone, but certainly not for the purpose of training AI.
Last but not least, a final big shout out to the participating interpreters. Thank you so much for the wonderful and abundant voices. They're truly music to our ears.
Working together, we have demonstrated the power and strength of professional interpreters,
And the journey must go on.
Originally, we were thinking about comparing AI narration to humans by putting them one after another.
But we realize that the contract is not as significant as we initially believed.
This is because humans are typically only able to endure AI narration for nothing more than a few paragraphs.
After that, humans recognize the mechanical, robotic patterns that are intent to AI narration.
After realizing that, humans make the decision to stop listening.
Please feel welcome to let us know how much of the AI recording you listened to before you decided to give up.
We think it will be a very interesting fact to explore.